I'm not trying to go viral either.
For security measures, I'm curious why you're doing that right now. And come on with me right now.
You won't trespass.
I mean, this is
the trust. It's not his building. It's the people's building.
You don't need to videotape one spot for more than a certain number of seconds, correct?
Yeah, I just don't like being told what to do.
This room right now, though, is not open to the public.
I got in here perfectly fine.
I understand that, so it's secure, but it's not open to the public. So I am going to have you out of that room for sure.
Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another installment of Throwback Thursday. Today's audit takes place at the Lower Township Municipal Building in New Jersey, where apparently people who exercise their constitutional rights are violating security measures. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so just walking into the municipal building here. Public notices, our friendly reminder that they're always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue when we record them. Looks like the meeting room over here. Very nice.
Can I help you?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Who are you?
I'm township manager. What are you looking
The
for?
township
Are you
manager?
here to see somebody?
Oh, no, I'm not looking for anybody. Your name is?
Mike Laffey.
Mike. No, I don't need to speak with anyone. Thank
What
you,
can I
Mike.
help you with? I mean, this isn't open to the public right now. I mean, who are you here to see? This is Township Hall for township business.
I understand that.
Okay. What are you videotaping?
I'm not here to see anyone. Yeah, I'm taking some pictures and video. That's correct, Mike.
For what reason?
Oh, I'm an independent journalist.
Are you?
My name's Sean, yeah. Just taking some pictures and video of the municipality
what?
building. Of the building, the facility,
For what
yeah.
reason?
I just
For
told you.
security measures, I'm curious why you're doing that right now. And come on with me right now, please.
Yeah, but why, Mike?
Why? This isn't... These offices are private. If you're here for township business, you can make an appointment to see the person in any particular office.
But I just told you, Mike, I don't need to speak with anybody.
Well, I'm going to have to ask you to cut out the courtroom for right now.
This is a courtroom or a
Well,
town
it's a
meeting
township
hall?
Meeting room. It was
Yeah.
used for courts at one time.
Okay, so it's not a courtroom. It's a meeting hall. That's what it
Yeah.
said on the outside. So I'm just taking a look around the meeting hall. There's nothing nefarious going on here.
I'm curious why you're videotaping the perimeter of this building right now,
The perimeter?
or the whole office space.
Yeah.
Why?
And I just told you, Mike. I told
I
you
want
that
to know a
already.
reason. I know you said you're an independent journalist, but I would
Yeah.
like to know the reason why.
Why else would a journalist record?
What is the project you're working on?
I'm working on a story, sir. On the township here. I'm working on a story.
Okay, what would that be? Do you have a business card you can share with me?
I'm not going to give you any type of identifying
I'm not
information.
videotape in this building right
You,
now.
You don't have the authority to
Yes, I
allow
do.
me to
Yes, I do.
videotape
Excuse
or
me
not.
right now. Do me a favor, Mike. I'm not sure why this guy's videotaping.
How you doing, sir?
What's up, man?
Hey, how are you?
Can I talk to you?
Yeah, sure, we can talk.
I don't know if it's...
He is videotaping, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure he is too. There you go. Can I just get your name and badge number?
Yeah, Mike Semchak, 180.
180.
Yeah.
Yes, I was talking to the township manager. I explained to him I'm an independent journalist. I'm just taking some pictures and video of the municipal building here. Nothing nefarious going on. I don't know what else.
You know, are you from down here? Or?
I'm not from here. No, I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story on the township here.
Independent journalist with who?
Independent means that I work for myself, sir.
Okay. And is there any purpose?
That's what independent
Is it
means.
Like,
He wouldn't share the project.
No, because I can't share the project. I'm working on a story. I can't share the project because then might tip my hand a little bit to my story that I'm working on. So I can't really go into detail, but I will tell you my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist and working on a story here.
all right. If you won't trespass,
I mean,
It's your
this
building.
is
The trust, it's not his building, it's the people's building. Can I speak to your supervisor, please?
yeah, it's my sergeant. He'll come outside, but he won't come in here.
Why won't he come in here?
Because he's doing stuff. We're busy. But I mean, he'll come outside if you want to talk to him outside.
Yeah, this is a public building, so I
It
don't.
is, but you also have to have a purpose.
I do have a purpose.
You can
These
be
offices are
trespassed.
private.
I'm not- it- was I-
Authorized personnel only.
Did I go into any authorized personnel only offices, sir?
You can still be trespassed from a public building. You know that, right?
Not if I'm not breaking any law, and not if I have business to conduct here. This is a public building.
You
That would be a violation of my.
You said you're not from Lower, so you.
That would be a violation of my First Amendment right.
Explain what business you're doing here. What are you doing? What
I just told you that I'm working on a story that involves a New Jersey Freedom of Information Act request. You do those here, correct? It involves a lot of things, taking pictures of videos in public. if I were to be trespassing in the building, that would be a violation of my First Amendment right of freedom of press, sir. I'm not trying to cause any problems. I haven't bothered anyone. I haven't gone in any to restricted areas that you're talking about.
It's alert, like, you're making everybody nervous because they don't know you.
Well, I just told you my name's Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story.
You have ID?
I only give ID unless I break in the law.
Heads up phone call first that you were going to.
Oh no, because then it defeats the purpose of my story, sir. It defeats if I gave you a phone call first, and plus anybody's allowed in the building here.
Because this is.
I'm waiting for my sergeant. If you guys just want to go, we'll show here. We'll wait for my sergeant.
Yeah, I'll wait for your sergeant. That's not a problem. I would just like to clarify the law with him because, like I said, I'm not breaking any laws, and
Yeah, if it's not open to the public, like it's not open.
It is
just to
open
walk
to the
around.
public.
Yeah, but it's not just to walk around.
anyone can come in here, sir.
Yeah, but not to walk around the building. It's like
For sure. Anybody can come in here and walk around the building. It's a public building paid for by the taxpayer, sir.
But you're not a taxpayer, right? You said you were not from.
Does the township here not receive any federal government?
I'm not a sergeant. I'm not super. I came to pick up.
Okay, but even if I'm
money
not,
to take to a bank for the township.
no, but just
you know,
no.
This
No
caught me
problem.
off guard.
No
You know,
problem.
I
But
had no
all I'm
idea.
saying is that even if I'm not from the area, even if I'm not from the area, I'm 1,000% sure that the township here receives federal grants and federal money.
Again.
So you don't know, but I would know for sure. They
And like
definitely
I said,
do.
I mean-
Everybody does.
That's why I'm not kicking you out. I know people above me have the answers. I don't. So, like I said, I just came to pick up money, waiting for my lunch break, and then they asked me. They're like, "There's a guy walking around."
Yeah.
So, but
Again, nothing nefarious going on here.
yeah,
It's
like
just-
I said, I'm not worried about it. It's just caught me off guard.
Yeah. I mean, I try to explain myself, sir. I try to explain myself what I'm doing here. I just, the specifics of the story, I can't divulge. It's an investigative
understand.
report because then I would be giving
It would be
up the
leaked.
story. It would be leaked up. It's not published yet. You know what I mean? So,
I totally understand.
other than that, and as far as ID, I am also, I'm a very private
I
person.
know. Unfortunately, I'm the same way. It just pays the bills, and I've
No,
been
I get it.
too long,
I get it.
But yeah, like I said,
But there comes a line. I will say this. There is a line between getting a job that pays the bills and then honoring the oath that you took to uphold the United States Constitution. So, you could say it's just a job
I'm
and it
not
pays the
doing
bill.
nothing to you, correct?
No,
All
you're
right.
not.
So
No. I'm not detained or
violating
anything, am I?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
No, and you're not.
I just wanted to make
I'm not
sure.
violating any rights. Nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just talking to you, and you want to talk to my sergeant. So
Yeah, I
called
want to talk
him,
to your sergeant. Yeah,
and-
for sure.
We'll wait for him to come down and
Yeah, not a
we can
problem.
talk, and like
Not
I
a
said,
problem.
I'm not trying to go viral either.
Nobody really is. Nobody really wants to, right? So some officers, they seem like they want to.
I've been doing this 20 years, man.
20 years. Wow, it doesn't look like you've been doing it for 20 years.
I'm old. So, I was in the service prior,
Oh, okay.
and then when I got out, I came.
Thanks for your service.
Thank you. It was when I was young, nice and 18.
Yeah.
But
Got out,
9/11
joined the police.
9/11
You been
happened.
working for this department or law enforcement in general?
No, I was in the Air Force.
Okay.
Came out. and
Gotcha.
I was born and raised. So
Oh,
obviously
cool.
I was young. Yeah, I should have explored more. Maybe stayed in the military, saw the world more. But my mom was, a local teacher, so I came back and be around her. But yeah,
So pretty small town here.
yeah, I think we have. I don't know how many year-round residents. It gets more populated in the summertime,
Okay.
but in the wintertime, it's nice, especially like older people and stuff.
That's cool.
It's a nice little town. My parents are originally from North Jersey,
North Jersey. Gotcha.
like Perth Amboy.
Okay.
So it was a big difference for them,
Yeah.
But
Ever take the trip to Atlantic City?
have I ever?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a couple buddies. I think my toys from that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, sir. How are you?
How are you, sir?
I'm doing well.
Are you exercising your First Amendment right?
That is correct, sir. Nothing more, nothing less. Just
All right.
exercising my First Amendment right to film in public. I'm not going into restricted areas. I'm not, I might do a Freedom of Information Act request while I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, so they were concerned. I tried to explain to them I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story.
We are taught about individuals that are similar to you pretty often.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and I would hope that that,
It just comes to a certain point where there isn't business to be had anymore, that then they're going to ask you to leave. Like once your business is completed,
Yeah.
it's going to have to be a point.
But who decides when my business is done?
I'm going to ask you what your business is exactly.
Yeah. So my business is taking pictures and video inside of
So
of
you've
the
taken your
township hall.
pictures and video?
No, I haven't finished taking my pictures
Well, how about
and video.
this? I'll hang out with you for a little bit, let you take your pictures and video, and then obviously your business is completed.
Yeah, whenever I'm done. That's correct. Yeah.
Okay, but obviously if you're taking continuous video, you don't need to videotape one spot for more than a certain number of seconds, correct?
Yeah, I just don't like being told what to do. Why would I need to be told?
understand that.
Would you like to be told what to do in a public building?
All the time.
Well, that's your job.
Correct. I get told to do
I work
it
for
when I'm
my
not working as
I work
well.
I work for myself. So
I understand.
during my job, I don't like to be told. Your job is to
I
protect
will
it.
say that this room right now, though, is not open to the public.
I got in here perfectly fine.
I understand that, so sure, but it's not open to the public, so I am going to have you out of that room for sure.
This is not open to the public. That you're saying?
Currently not open to the public now, and I'll make sure that they resecure the door properly.
Oh, okay, great. And I didn't get your name badge number.
Felsing.
Felsing?
202, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
But I'll be with you for a little bit, but then obviously once I think that you've done enough video, and I think to a point, we're probably going to have to end it at that point.
Yeah, I mean, if you feel like you're gonna have to end it, that's on you, and there would be, there's consequences to everyone's actions, right?
Of course. Did you grab the mail and stuff yet?
No, they're like a bunch of things.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and grab the mail, and we'll hang out that way. How are you?
See, they do have a lot of authorized personnel only signs here. We did come through this area already, but I just don't like how the sergeant is trying to tell me when I can conduct my business, for how long I can conduct my business. I don't really appreciate that whatsoever. Who's to say when I'm done conducting my business? There's nothing illegal I'm doing. He admitted that.
All right, enjoy your day, all right?
Do you want to,
Where's he at? Okay.
All right, so let's see where we could do our FOIA request. Our information request for the city or the township here. Hi, ma'am. I'm looking to do an OPA request for the township.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're gonna fill it.
There's a pen over here.
Okay.
Thank you.
you got any more questions for me?
No, I'm good. Let me. That's
luck
done.
with everything.
Thank you, sir. You have a good one, okay? You stay safe out there.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm just looking for the first, last name, salary for the year 22, and the emails of all township employees.
Okay.
And you could email that. I put my email there.
That is longislandaudit@gmail.com.
That's correct. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
No problem.
Have a
good
great.
day.
You too. All right, guys. So we're gonna be getting out of here. We've seen all we can see here in this small township building. All right, fellow patriots. This kind of behavior by our public servants in the state of New Jersey doesn't particularly shock me anymore. Over the last 4 years, I have seen so much corruption in the state of New Jersey, from the governor to the attorney general, local politicians, and prosecutors' offices across the state. The people who are in power there hate we the people. They hate the Constitution, they hate transparency, and they love power. I've seen it myself personally, and I've seen it through the work of Leroy Truth Investigations. I will be making a major announcement to the channel coming soon, so make sure you stay tuned so you do not miss it. Have notifications turned on. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next one. Long Island Audit. Peace.